How we doing, class? I just wanted to check in with everybody. I hope everyone had a great holiday, a 3-day weekend. I do have a short week. There's a lot going on. Just wanted you to know that you need to make sure that you are logging onto Canvas, obviously, checking announcements, and staying up to date with what's going on in the class. And I'll be checking in with you from time to time. But just a couple things, just make sure that you are signed up for Inquisitive. A lot of you have yet to get signed up for Inquisitive. You need to purchase the ebook in the Canvas shell if you haven't already done so through the bookstore. You can buy it in the bookstore, but it is from a third party and you need to get your code from them, but you need to go back to Canvas and make sure that you click on assignments, click on Inquisitive, load Inquisitive in a new window. I'm already logged in, and so when you do this for the first time, and most of you have, but a lot of you haven't, then you're going to have to go through the process of signing up, entering your code and whatnot. If you don't have the money to purchase Inquisitive, then you can do a 21-day free trial. I've explained all this in previous videos that are already posted in in announcements, but you need to go back and watch those. That way you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about here. Also, discussions. We had the first icebreaker, and I posted that last week, and most of you did an outstanding job. Now, somebody created a thread here, and it looks like my settings were off, and you're not supposed to be creating your own threads. I did change the settings, so we won't be able to do that any longer. But I'm glad I caught it. That way I can grade this assignment here. And just make sure that when you click on the second discussion, that you have your first post up by Thursday. And then by Sunday, you need to give your feedback. So we have our questions that you're going to answer. You need to watch the video first. These discussions are really easy. They're straightforward. Just need to make sure that you're staying up with the due dates. Again, the first post is due on Thursday, and then the follow-up responses to your classmates, the feedback, is due on Sunday. Now, for feedback, I always get a lot of questions. What's your responsibility on feedback? Basically, you need to read your classmates' responses, and you need to offer feedback to at least 5 of your peers. Now, feedback isn't, oh, I really liked what you had to say. You need to offer some type of feedback that's actually helpful, which is explain what you thought was interesting about their comment. So be specific. Reflect a little bit about what they're talking about and see how you might add to the conversation. We're looking to get the conversation going. That's the whole point of these discussions. There's no right or wrong answer, but simply liking somebody's post does not suffice. If you do not give feedback, then obviously you lose points. But if your feedback is lacking, well, I really liked what you had to say, that's not feedback. Anybody can say that. You don't even have to read their post. You could just write that for 5 of your classmates. I really like what you had to say. Oh, that was interesting. Well, what specifically is interesting, and what exactly did you like? Elaborate. Be thorough with your responses. Be thorough with your feedback. Give feedback that's going to help your classmate. Okay? So if you are up on Inquisitive, here, again, click on Inquisitive. That due date of May 19th, that due date right there is not the due date. The due dates are found in Inquisitive, and you need to log on to see them. And you can see our due dates right here. So a lot of you have already done how to use Inquisitive, the first assignment, and that's a tutorial on how to use this this program here. Pretty easy. It'll take you about 20 minutes, and then you need to read chapter 1 and then start working on chapter 1 in Inquisitive. Click out of there, go back to the Canvas page, and again, just make sure that you look at your to-do list. I think here in the to-do list, it's mostly just our announcements and then our assignments. Make sure you take a look at, obviously, the to-do list. For whatever reason, if I'm looking here, yeah, our 3-part discussion that's still up here, but I don't see our discussion, which is due. Our first post is due on Thursday. You'll see that right here. So again, this is due on Thursday. And when you click on discussions, you'll see the availability date. Now, it's really important. Well, let's just click on assignments. I think assignments do have the actual due date. So upcoming assignments, and it says available till May 19th. Now, that means that you'll see it till May 19th, but the due date is, or excuse me, May 12th. The due date is January 9th. Sorry, getting myself confused here. So I think it's important just to click on assignments, and you can see overdue assignments, some assignments you may have missed if you've done these and you're set, and then the future assignments. But with Inquisitive, it's confusing because it says due date is May 19th. It's not. You have to log on to Inquisitive, and I just showed you how to do that. And once you're set up in Inquisitive, you had your code, you plugged all that in, then you're ready to go. All right, so this is just a quick check-in with y'all. I hope you have a great week. Again, if you have any questions, please send me an email, and I'll be checking in with you again this week. Take care.